A hammer strikes the ship's hull. Styrbjörn orders his crew to ready for the unknown. Danger and legend await beyond the mists. The fog thickens. Styrbjörn's eyes search the waters for hidden enemies. Something's watching them. Astrid scans the sky with practiced eyes. She quietly marks a star, whispering urgent directions. Eric's heart races as strange lights flicker beneath the water. The crew stares, silent and afraid. Suddenly, a loud crack. The ship scrapes something unseen. Styrbjörn shouts, steady hands on the tiller. On screen, Swedish Sea, year 985. Styrbjörn tightens his cloak, chilling wind biting as legend and reality blend. Eric fights the chilly spray. He hauls ropes, drenched but stubborn. Every wave threatens the ship's course. Astrid checks a tattered parchment. She growls that new lands lie north. The crew murmurs, some hopeful, most anxious. Styrbjörn reveals a strange carved talisman. He claims it guides them to fortune or death. Thunder roars. The crew braces as black waves rise. Styrbjörn roars orders above the storm's howl. Lightning momentarily reveals jagged icebergs looming ahead. The journey is now a race against nature. Eric slips on the slick deck. Astrid grabs his arm, saving him from certain doom. A colossal wave crashes over. The world blurs for a moment. Everything is darkness and noise. Suddenly, silence. The storm ends as quickly as it struck. Only ragged breathing breaks the calm. Styrbjörn rises, dripping but unbroken. He swears they will not turn back, swearing an oath on his ancestors. Astrid finds her maps, soaked but intact. She marks their progress with trembling fingers, eyes still burning with purpose. On screen, land never charted before. Rumors swirl. A hidden coast, mysterious riches, terrible monsters. Styrbjörn inspects the damage. Splintered oars, sails ripped nearly in half. He nods to Eric. Repair time. Eric patches torn sailcloth fast with nimble fingers. Each stitch is hope for the voyage to continue. Astrid reads the sky, tracking shifting winds. She warns of new weather brewing far out to sea. Styrbjörn unveils the bone navigational tool. The crew watches as he traces a path toward legend. On screen, who dares cross the unknown sea? The voiceover challenges viewers and the crew alike. Starving gulls circle, crying warnings. Eric tosses salted fish to appease their hunger and their omens. Astrid uncovers a star that marks an ancient sailor's grave. She points. Superstition grips the ship. A sudden shout, "Ship ahead!" Shadows move across fog between the icebergs. A rival? Or a ghost? Styrbjörn orders silence as the ships approach. Every heartbeat echoes like a drum of war. The rival ship passes. No attack. Only hollow eyes watching, lost souls adrift in the north. Astrid clutches a symbol of protection. She vows to chart history, not become its ghost. The sea calms. Dawn paints fire across the sky. The crew stands in awe, forgetting the nightmare night. On screen, could this be the edge of the world? Styrbjörn scans the horizon for signs of land, or dragons. Eric laughs nervously, telling tales of sea dragons and gold hidden beneath the waves. Astrid smirks. She bet Eric a pouch of coins the truth is stranger than myths. Styrbjörn's eyes flicker to something new, a dark line on the horizon, too straight for nature. He signals quietly. Astrid rechecks the maps. This land was never recorded. On screen, new shores, new legends. The crew prepares for landfall, hearts pounding with fear and excitement. The fog thins, revealing a rocky coast shrouded in morning mist. Styrbjörn signals silence. Every heart pounds. Eric spots strange symbols scratched into a towering cliff. The marks look fresh, and not from Norse hands. Astrid compares the land to her faded map. These shores are absent. She whispers, "No Norse has mapped this place." The crew drags the ship ashore onto black sand. The silence is so deep, even gulls keep away. Styrbjörn buries the talisman at the base of a strange, twisted tree for luck. The crew watches, uneasy. Sudden howls echo from the forest. The crew circles up, weapons drawn, eyes darting between shadow and fog. A flash of white in the trees, a giant wolf, or a trick of the light. Eric freezes, whispering, "We're being watched." Astrid kneels, studying paw prints twice the size of her hand. She grits her teeth. This is no ordinary beast. Styrbjörn rallies the crew. They make a makeshift camp, backs to the water, eyes watching every tree. On-screen text. Year 985. Unknown northern coast. The first dawn reveals footprints circling the camp. No one heard a sound. A chilling howl tears through the dawn. Styrbjörn grabs his axe, scanning the shadowy tree line, heart pounding. Crew members clutch their weapons and press together, eyes wide with terror. Eric stumbles on a circle of broken branches. A smell, wild and animal-like, hangs in the air. Astrid hushes everyone, pointing toward rustling bushes beyond. Suddenly, a giant black wolf leaps from the dark. Crewmen shout and scatter. Styrbjörn stands firm, axe raised high as the beast circles. Styrbjörn lunges, trading blows with the wolf. Astrid hurls a burning brand, driving the beast back into the forest, its yellow eyes burning through the mist. The camp is shaken but alive. Astrid tends to Eric's wounds as he whispers rumors. The wolf is a cursed guardian. Styrbjörn examines a claw left behind, too big for any normal animal. Styrbjörn buries the claw beside the talisman, hoping to end the curse. The crew whispers prayers for luck and for safe passage home. With daylight, the crew explores inland. They find an ancient runestone carved with warnings. Outsiders are not welcome. Styrbjörn deciphers the symbols aloud. Suddenly, distant horns echo. The crew races back to shore, believing rival Norsemen or worse have landed nearby. On the beach, shadowy figures gather around their ship. Styrbjörn signals silence. Astrid finds footprints with strange markings, not made by their crew or known Norse nations. Styrbjörn creeps closer, watching as the strangers inspect their ship. One glances up, revealing a face marked with swirling blue tattoos, unlike any tribe they've met. Eric signals to prepare for battle, but Styrbjörn holds him back, urging caution. Astrid reads the symbols on the newcomers' clothing, guessing their clan's distant origins. The strangers speak in a foreign tongue, low and urgent. Astrid steps forward with open hands, offering a peaceful greeting as the crew hides behind her. Tension rises. Suddenly, a gift exchange. Styrbjörn offers seal meat. A stranger hands him a carved figurine, oddly shaped and cold to the touch. The crew studies the figurine, which matches the style of runes on the inland stone. Eric wonders what power it holds, protection or a warning. The strangers motion urgently toward the forest, clearly warning Styrbjörn's crew to leave quickly. Shouts erupt behind them. The giant wolf returns, eyes burning with fury. Styrbjörn orders a retreat. The crew rushes onto their ship, pushing it into the boiling surf as Astrid keeps watch, bow drawn and arrow nocked at the wolf. The wolf charges to the shore, halting at the water's edge with a thunderous howl. The ship rocks as waves crash, and Styrbjörn barks orders, sails snapping open. Safe distance at last. Eric collapses on deck, breathing hard. Styrbjörn examines the figurine. Faint runes light up in the morning sun, hinting at hidden knowledge or a warning. Astrid studies the glowing runes, face tense. She tells the crew the marks suggest danger lies west of the sea, stirring new fears and curiosity. They spot black shapes in the water, drifting wreckage and a mast, maybe from the rival ship seen in the earlier storm. Hope and dread mix. They are not alone in these wild seas. Styrbjörn commands a search for signs of life. Eric spots a battered enemy shield clinging to a floating barrel, proof their rivals did not all perish. They pull aboard a soaked, groaning man, an enemy survivor. He warns of another beast and begs to be spared, shaking with fear. With jarring urgency, the survivor describes a serpent in the sea, bigger than their ship, that smashed his vessel to splinters. Astrid points to strange, bubbling and dark shapes under the waves. The crew hush, praying the serpent is only a rumor. Lightning cracks the sky. Everyone prepares for danger. A massive, scaly tail breaks the surface far astern. Eric shouts in terror. Styrbjörn throws the carved figurine into the water, hoping to appease the beast. For a moment, the sea calms. The serpent's tail vanishes. The survivor collapses in relief, but Astrid warns it could return at any time. The crew repairs the battered ship. Styrbjörn studies the map and whispers. These waters hold more secrets. He vows to find safe passage for those who dare follow. They sail north, the wind sharpening, wary of monsters, men, and magic. Astrid navigates by moon and star, her hope tested with every mile. Morning breaks to reveal a new shore, towering cliffs, and a golden beach untouched by men. The land feels strange, alive, as seabirds shriek above thick forests. As they prepare to land, strange stones, stacked in deliberate patterns, appear on the sand. Astrid marks their discoveries. Eric hears low chanting drifting on the wind. The chanting grows louder, ghostly and inviting. Styrbjörn signals caution. He draws his axe, refusing to fall into another trap, as cold mist curls over their boots. Suddenly, flickering blue lights spiral above the stones. Astrid reaches out to touch one. Her hand passes straight through, and the lights vanish. Night falls. The crew lights torches and prepares for whatever waits. They hear heavy drumbeats beyond the trees, setting every heart on edge. Styrbjörn vows to lead his people safely, even if it means facing more magic and monsters. He lifts his axe toward the woods, rallying the crew for what comes next. Just as the crew prepares to enter the forest, the eerie drumbeats stop, and distant, unfamiliar voices call their names from the darkness. As suspense grows, Styrbjörn steels himself. The next journey could change the future of all Norsemen. The screen fades out with on-screen text. To be continued. Next. The Witch of the Hidden North awaits.